What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a new game that I've just found out. A lot of you guys have been with me for a while, know that I kind of dig strategy games, and with my busy schedule, I don't always have time to sit down and play games that are real time. So some of these turn-based strategy games kind of work a little bit better for me. So the game that I'm looking at right now is called Alliance Warfare. You can find it at alliancewarfare.com. I've got a link in the video description below. If you slap that, it'll take you right on over here, and I believe will put you on the same server as me. If it doesn't, the server that I'm on is Open Beta 3. This is the brand new server. This is where you should end up in by default with that link. So make sure you click the link in the video description to end up where I do. This one's been around for 11 weeks. This one is 2 weeks old. So let me just kind of, in general, let you know what this game is about, what my plans for it are, and we'll kind of go from there. So right here you can see this is kind of the default city view. This is all the different structures that you have, and all of these different structures provide different bonuses. When you start off, you're going to have access to the city hall, the arena, and I believe, I think it's the hospital. Yeah, and then of course your little rally watchtower down here. Now, the first thing you're going to do is come down here to tasks. Now, tasks is going to have a wide variety of different things for you to do. You're going to want to follow that list, and that's going to get you basically started and kind of build you up, get you rolling, kind of explain what all of these different buildings do, how to build them, how to construct them, to level them up, what the benefits and drawbacks are, et cetera, and kind of get you started. And then once you get a little bit further along, you'll kind of learn things as you go. So down here in the alliances, about midway through, you're going to bump into the need to join an alliance. I have started up the TDK Alliance, currently members 1. Would like to see if we can get that to the 100 member limit ASAP. So if you are interested in playing this with me, let me know. I'm going to be playing this with a buddy of mine called Project. And like I said, this is a game that you can play kind of casually. If you've ever played Travian or Ebony or something like that, it's kind of similar to that. You have your base, you build that up, you build your resources and resource production, and then you try and dominate the world. So we're going to try and build the alliance up and kind of show these guys how powerful the Pyromaniacs are. So to join, you just click alliances. You're going to use the name TDK. You should be able to find us from there. If you can't, let me know, and I'll do my best to work with you and try and get you into the group. So I just kind of want to show you guys around the general basics. As I said earlier, I've just started playing this game, so I'm kind of a newbie myself. So some of the information that I give may not be completely accurate or maybe flawed on my newbie opinions or newbie bias, so to speak. It just kind of depends. All right, so once you get your little area built, you're going to come out here to this world, and you're going to see these little structures here. Now, these little structures here are different. I think they call them valleys here, and they have different bonuses and different setups that you can do. So I've got a farm right here in my valley. You can see right here I've got a little flag. That's because I've sent troops over here to this hill, and I plan on building some stuff here shortly. Each of these valleys can have one of these buildings on it. And at the moment, right here you can see if I build a quarry here, then I'm going to get plus 10% production. So definitely want to build a quarry here, because that'll be a pretty big benefit for me for that land style. Unfortunately, as you can see right here, I've only got 2,900 gold out of 10,000. I'm earning 10,900 an hour. So for me to hit 5,000, I'd have to wait about 20 minutes to get that. But one of the nice features for this is the spinning wheel right here. Now, I had 12 wheels when I logged on, so I went ahead and spin them. You can see right here, these are the little artifacts or whatever. It'll say your count right here, and then you can select how many spins you want to do based on that. So if you've got 100 and you only want to spin 54 times, you hit 54 and then you click spin. And then you randomized get any of these. I believe you get 2 of these a day. So when I rolled the 12, I got a variety of different bonuses and things, but I got a lot of these crates here. And these crates give you a bonus to that resource that you can see up there. If you come down here to inventory, you can see that we happen to have a gold crate right there. So I believe if I click use and use that, yep, it's kicked me up to 53,000 up here. So we're going to come back over here to the world. We're going to come back over here to the hills. We're going to click build again, and since we get 10% production here, we're going to go ahead and build this quarry. Now, each of these building structures here get a total of, I think, 30 levels. So you can see this one right here, down here in the bottom right, you can see the troops that I sent out there are now on the way back. And I believe this thing is going to build fairly quickly. Did it actually build? Yeah. So you can see it's grayed out. For whatever reason... there it is. This is the timer. 4:52. So it's going to take 4 minutes and 52 seconds for the quarry that I built to finish there. Once that finishes building, the troops that I have there will come home. And then at that point, I can send them over to here, or over to here, or over to here, wherever I pretty much want to send them. And they will be ready to do another little spot. So you have to take each of these little places is defended by NPC troops. So you got to kill the NPC troops to kind of take that spot, and then you build the resource. Now you can see over here I've got a level 6 farm. I can keep upgrading this if I want. At the moment I don't have the food or lumber required to do this. Now you can see up here in the food spot I got a pretty decent amount of food earnings per hour, but the rest of my resources are pretty low. So I'm going to need to expand over the next couple days out to some of these other areas and kind of secure these places. Now open range, I'm not quite sure what benefits an open range sets up for us. These may be valleys as well, but you can see I've got some other towns here. This one's got an experience of 346. This one's got an experience of 0. This one's got an experience of 0. If I hold my cursor over here, I've got an experience of 9,100. So I haven't played much, but I can already tell that these 4 guys right here are lower than I am, at least on the technological scale, or they just haven't done much. So once my newbie protection fails up here, and I think that's 9 days, 22 hours, 1 minute, and 36 seconds, I believe. Yeah. So you get 10 days of newbie protection during this time, and that's pretty standard. Most games are going to give you a pretty decent newbie protection. That should keep me from getting killed. So once my timer drops, we're going to go and probably start... if it's anything like any other game, you look for some of these other guys that just never really did much, and we're going to start farming them. Because even though these guys aren't still playing, they're still going to be earning at least 10,000 resources an hour. So if I can, get them on farm status where I can knock them down to where they can't really defend themselves anymore, you can start knocking these guys down, and basically once every hour you go raid them, and you take all the resources that they've made in the last hour, and you don't have to really worry about it. Now, I'm not seeing anybody here that's big. Seems like everybody here is pretty small, so that's kind of nice, actually. Okay, here's a guy who's at least put a little bit into it. Yeah, most of these guys are like really tiny. I'm not quite sure what's going on. So, hopefully, I can get some of you guys on, and we can get in the same area roughly, and we can all start fighting together. Now, a few of the other things I want to show you guys, they do have a tech tree here. The tech tree right here, this is kind of like, I guess I would say the civilization aspect of the game, where, and this is kind of unique to most of the other games, you actually have a resource set up here. Each of these buildings has bonuses that they provide, and they gain access to certain trees. So you can see down here, you can increase your agriculture rage. Once you do that, you're going to get some bonuses to your 10% in food production. And then you've got all of these different skills that you can work through. Knowledge provides access to other benefits, things that will give you other bonuses in the game. And then obviously the military line, where you can unlock actual technologies, things like bows and arrows, bronze, espionage, logistics, horseback riding, etc., etc. So this kind of offers a different setup and a little bit more planning and a whole different type of meta sort of to the game. I'm not sure if there's any choices that you make in here that prohibit other choices, but it's an interesting little setup. Like I said, still brand new to the game, so there's a lot to learn, but Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, the alliance that we've got is TDK. I would have done Pyromaniacs, but unfortunately Pyromanie was as far as I could get. The ACS would not fit, which is quite a bummer. But I would like to get this filled up with at least 40, 50 of you guys. And if we can hit 100, that would be really awesome. If we manage to hit 100 and we can't increase the alliance, then we may make a secondary alliance and then work together with both alliances to kind of just take over the world here. But my goal is just to kind of, play this for fun, kind of enjoy screwing around with each other. I may make a forum thread on World War Minecraft for Alliance Warfare and post some guides and things there for you guys. And, if this is anything like the other games, this first, map that we play, we're probably going to just learn the game, kind of screw things up, and then the next time we play, we'll be a little bit smarter and kind of know what we're doing and how to go about doing it, etc., etc. So try and click that link in the video description, sign up for the game, get in. Remember, we are on beta server, or open beta 3. When you get to the alliance part of your tasks menu right here, join TDK, or apply for TDK, and I can get you guys invited right here. Oh, there's my buddy. Now we're members of 2. I hope. Yes, I want to accept Primus. Members. Oh, nice. So now we have 2 people. Oh, it doesn't show yet. Sad face. So who's going to be member number 3? Hopefully it's you. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Would you guys like me to do a few videos on this a week? Just kind of updating you guys on what we're doing, some of the attacks we're doing, etc. Let me know in the comment section below. As always, if you liked it, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.